Hey guys, Stephanie with C-Day Travel here. Thanks for clicking on my video. Today is going to be all about Celebrity and their new deployment that they're opening for the rest of 2026 into the first part of 2027. So I'm doing this one a little bit differently. You might see in the background up there one of my dogs, French Bulldog, that's Rocky. He's snoozing in the background. The long guy was here today. So he has been going crazy all day. But let's get back into the video. So I wanted to go over what is open right now for sale because as the months go along, different itineraries will start opening. For instance, if you're looking for Caribbean summer 26, it's not out yet. It will be on November 19th. The Mediterranean South America will open November 5th. And just here on October 1st, and I've already had quite a few bookings, are interested in Alaska, Australia, Bermuda, and the Northeast, the different canals, transatlantic, Panama Canal, Hawaii, Iceland, Japan, and Northern Europe. So, those are a little bit of your exotic destinations. Your typical Caribbean and then Bahamas are one of the last ones to come out. So, we're going to focus today on Celebrity and what they have just released. And the reason why this is really important for you to know is because, as a small independent travel agent like myself, I have been in business since 2018, focusing solely on cruises. I have learned the tricks, the trends, the patterns, and everybody always asks me, how do I get the best price? How do I get the best value for my money? The best value for your money is going to be booking your cruise as soon as the itineraries are released. It's important. Now, with that being said, it's also important to know if your deposit is going to be refundable, non refundable, and what those cancellation fees are when booking so far out. Now, another reason why you might want to know this is because this is when I have the most availability within my groups. So we do such a big volume of sales with Celebrity that we get special pricing in these group spaces. However, those group spaces are based on availability, which means those veranda cabins that are $400 cheaper than booking direct with Celebrity could be gone at any time. You don't know. If it's a popular itinerary, they're going to sell out quicker. Hey guys, I had something happen to my audio, so just for the next 2 minutes or so, I'm going to go ahead and just record this part as a voiceover. Apologize for that. But what I wanted to tell you is what my group pricing entails. So, specifically for Celebrity, same with Royal Caribbean. My my group pricing is always includes the perks: classic Wi-Fi, classic beverage package. Okay, that pricing you are going to compare to Celebrity's perk pricing, and again, it can be a couple $100 less. It could be even higher than that, less than directly with Celebrity. You also get an amenity. Now, a lot of times that amenity might be a $50 onboard credit, but we do have these other programs called distinctive voyages. Those include a host on board that you can ask any kind of questions to. There will be an exclusive cocktail party private event, and then you will receive a free shore excursion in one of the ports. This is a predetermined exclusive shore excursion for the group. And oftentimes we do find that out ahead. So, again, just wanted to clarify the group pricing is a perk rate. If you do not want the perks, we won't have that group pricing for you. And again, this is on hundreds and thousands of itineraries. We grab space. So, anyway, now let's get on into looking at the itineraries that opened on October 1st. First, these were all just released. And the first part here is Alaska. So, you're going to see they go to Hubbard Glacier, which is a very large glacier, the Dawes Glacier, which they have some really neat shore excursions. They are pricey, but they take you right up to the glacier so that you get really close to that big glacier from a small boat. It's really neat experience. You just have to watch how early in the season you go because there can be ice fields that prohibit you from getting in there. So I know a lot of people don't necessarily think Alaska, Celebrity for Alaska. And while they are not my biggest cruise line seller for Alaska, they do have something to offer. And if Celebrity is who you like, then by all means, you can have a great time on Celebrity in Alaska. Um, they also here on the Edge, you can take this unique sailing in September of 26. You're going to start in Seattle, you end in Vancouver. But if you want to make that a great back to back type cruise, you can then go on from Vancouver to Hawaii, and you can make it a full 17-day trip. So that's on the Celebrity Edge, the Celebrity Solstice, and the Celebrity Summit will be there. You see, there is a Panama Canal in April of 2026 on the summit from Fort Lauderdale to Europe. Again, all these sailings just opened. The best pricing is going to be now. If you're interested in one of these, please reach out, Stephanie at seadaytravel.com. My website, seadaytravel.com, if you want to learn more about me. I'm very active on Facebook. I have a great celebrity Edge class Facebook group. All celebrity fans can join as well on Facebook. I will link everything down below for you. So the Silhouette is going to be have some interesting sailings here. She's going to be going from Fort Lauderdale to Cape Liberty, New Jersey. So that is May 1st. And then from Cape Liberty, she's going to have a Bermuda sailing. But then June 21st, 2026, you're going to be able to leave from Cape Liberty and go to Iceland. And then from there in Iceland and Greenland, if you want to do some more Iceland exploring, you can do the back to back and do an Iceland intensive voyage. And then you would have just one flight back over to the US. If you wanted something, uh, a different way to do it, you could fly to Iceland in August and spend 14 days heading back to Boston. So that is a unique itinerary as well. The Silhouette will then be in Boston, and then you'll be able to take her from Boston down to Fort Lauderdale in October. Great repositioning cruise. Um, Heading down to Curacao and Bonaire and Aruba. So it's like an ABC Island cruise repositioning from Boston to Fort Lauderdale. Again, that's October 26th, and I will have special pricing on that. Now we have the Celebrity Apex, of course, an Edge class ship that everybody loves. We have her transatlantic, April 25th, 2026. If you don't know, Celebrity Apex is going to be doing sailings from Port Canaveral. Port Canaveral is a very easy cruise port to get in and out, to get to from the Orlando airport. Port Canaveral is my home port. I'm about 2 hours away, so I tend to like sailing out of Port Canaveral when I can because it's super easy. Well, there's going to be a transatlantic right from Port Canaveral, Orlando, excuse me, over to Southampton. Excuse me, 13 nights stopping in Portugal and the Azores. There's going to be a fjord sailing, Scandinavia sailing, which I hear those are absolutely fantastic because those are generally more expensive regions. And so when you have the ship to kind of come back to and get your main staples food on board, it makes going out and exploring not quite so expensive as if you were spending a week long in some of these places, like Sweden. Um, Again, she's also going to have this Norwegian fjords and Arctic Circle um, cruise, which looks really interesting. Round trip from Southampton. That's again June 2026, 14 nights. Um, let's go. She's got some more Norwegian fjords on the apex. There's one more fjords with the Arctic Circle. It looks like she's got another one. So there's 3 sailings with the fjords and the Arctic Circle. So if you are interested in those will fill up. And as the ships fill up, they do raise the prices. Something to keep aware of. Okay, so I want to kind of speed this up a little bit for you. The Apex is doing her return transatlantic October 18th, 2026, from England back to Port Canaveral. We'll go through the celebrity eclipse really quickly. She's going to be doing some British Isles, Iceland, Scotland, Scandinavia, kind of all over the place. She's going to be doing Spain, Greece, Italy, France. And then her transatlantic is going to be from Spain to Fort Lauderdale, November 10th, 2026. And she will have a spring transatlantic from Fort Lauderdale to Amsterdam, April 25th, 2026. All right, now Celebrity Edge. Celebrity Edge is going to be having some really fun, unique itineraries. So if you have fall 2026, if you have a honeymoon coming up, if you have an anniversary, a milestone birthday, and you want something really unique, these sailings will definitely give you that. So we have the very popular Tahitian treasures for a reason. If you can do it, it is Hawaii to Sydney, Australia, 18 nights, September 2026. It's a beautiful cruise if you can do it. French Polynesia. Of course, you start in Hawaii, so you can do, pre cruise Hawaii stay for a couple of nights. And then you make your way through New Zealand and Australia. And then the Edge stays down there for a little bit for her summer season. She has a holiday sailing. There is a specific South Pacific sailing there in January 2nd, 2027. So that's a pretty unique itinerary for her. And then again, you'll have New Zealand and then this Tasmania 4 night as well that maybe you could add on to a previous cruise or post cruise. So now we're talking Asia. You guys, Japan is hot. Japan, 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 Japan. If you want Japan, just don't wait to book it. Japan has been extremely popular. So here is the Millennium. They have Japan, Best of Japan, Japan and South Korea, the Best of Japan, and the different festivals that go on. And again, those are throughout the summer from April to October in 2026. So that is everything. I hope you found something that you're interested in. If you are, definitely reach out and I can let you know that special pricing. And hopefully we can get maybe that bucket list cruise booked for you. So my details will be below, and thanks so much for watching.